We got something in the mail today. And last time I bought from Fragrance Buy, I got the discontinued and very hard to find Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct Intense. Oh, I'm a dumbass.
I'm a dumbass.
Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce Intense. Oh, there's a little package too. Montale Starry Night. I might do a first impression on this. I like Montale. I've tried a couple. I like Mansera too, but this is what I'm super pumped about. I wish it was the 2014 to 2019 formulation, but this will suffice because Dior Homme Parfum is so hard to find in the North American continent. It's only in Europe at this point, and I cannot believe I finally, after 3 years of looking, have this. I'm pretty much gonna do a Dior Homme line kind of comparison. I'll do a lengthy review on each of them in one big video pretty soon, with the exception of Dior Homme Cologne and Dior Homme Sport, especially because those two don't really focus on what Dior Homme was known for, which is the iris. So this is the Homme 2020 style bottle. Actually looks fairly similar to the Dior Homme Intense bottle to an extent. Cap is snugly fit. I can't smell it. I'm so happy I have this. You don't understand. I got my 2 bucket list designers this year. I'm super pumped. All right. Should I spray another one? Yeah. Dior Homme Parfum smells very elegant right now. Holy shit. Dark. This is very dark. If Dior Homme Intense was sweet, this is like dark, mysterious. You still get the iris there, but it's not as sweet. There's something in it that's like giving it a really clean finish. It's not powdery. Like the iris is powdery, but it smells really finished. Man, that is banger. That is banger. That is a good scent. There's like a leather aspect to it, but it's not animatic leather. It's a very refined leather. There's a little bit of like a slight earthy tone. But yeah, this is a very dark iris scent. I understand why. I understand why this is heavily loved. The same way with Dior Homme Intense, the same way with Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum. That's another banger right there. If Dior Homme Intense is the date night version of Dior Homme, this is the formal version of Dior Homme. There's no two ways about it. Like, you could wear Dior Homme Intense in a formal situation, but it's so playful. You could wear it on a date night. You could wear it to like the club. And yeah, you'll be elegant, but you still smell very playful. This right here is very situational. Or if you want to command presence, if you want to portray yourself as a dark, mysterious person, and you do not need many sprays. I literally did 1.5 sprays, and that's blasting me in my face. Oh, that's so good. This is the type of fragrance that'll get compliments along the line of, what are you wearing that is so interesting? I've never smelled that before. What is it? It has that allure to it without being generic, without being like everybody else. Obviously, if you're in the fragrance community, you probably have a bottle of Dior Homme Parfum, or you've been looking for one for a very long time, like me, and I finally have a bottle. And I will tell you this much, as long as you don't overpay for it, you'll be fine. I might as well do this on camera too. I really like Montale. I don't really want to open this up, but I really have no other choice. I've heard a little bit of Starry Nights. I genuinely don't remember the note breakdown though, so this is a lot more blind than this, because I'm very familiar with the Dior Homme line. This I'm not overly familiar with, so this is gonna be like an actual completely blind first impression. But Dior Homme Parfum smells so addictive right now. Starry Night. 2 good sprays. More feminine, but not overtly feminine. This is unisex, leaning a tad bit feminine. This is a lot fresher than I expected. I remember hearing it being like a very loud floral with powder. I don't really get that right now. This is nice, clean, easygoing. This I would wear probably more than Dior Homme Parfum because I think it fits more situations. There's like a really crisp, watery aspect to it, but it's not like Ambroxan. That makes sense. This is more like, not shower gel, but this is like bath water. Like good bath water. That's actually pretty nice. I like this a lot. I don't really have any devices on me right now to look up notes, so I could not tell you what the notes are. Oh man, that's actually really nice. I said this about Dante Bra by Frederic Malle. This could be a couple scent. I think a woman would like it on a man as much as a man would like it on a woman. Man, that's really good. That is very, very good. Maybe I get a bottle of this and review it. Well, first impressions, I actually really, really like it. I'm not gonna get into the dry down. Unfortunately, this is just initial spray. I'll probably give updates later on. On me, this doesn't smell overly feminine. It's like clean, floral, watery, but not basic. It's not basic. Anything like high level designer type of smell. Anything, worst comes to worst. Montale is known for having some screechy vibes, and obviously I'm not using the actual atomizer. This one, low-key, might be a little bit better. Makes it feel a little bit cheaper than it could be. But this is so smooth. It's super finished. Both of these are very finished products. If you are into something assertive, dominant, mysterious, dark, elegant, in the designer realm, one of the best, probably the best designer to do it. There's a couple other designers I have that fit that bill as well, but I think this one has a little bit more allure because it's not overtly masculine, or it's not outrageously alpha or something like that. This is still a very dominant masculine scent, but it's not screaming masculinity. Like something like Gucci Guilty Absolute with a very animalic leather, that screams off masculinity. This one doesn't do it as much. Starting to get a little warmer. I don't want to say it's oud, but there's like a very dark woody vibe here that's giving a tad bit of a warmth to it. Super good. I don't really know if they have bottles on Fragrance Buy anymore, but if you could find it for a somewhat reasonable price, like personally, I wouldn't go beyond $200 to pay for this. That's pretty overkill at that point. Fragrance Buy had this, I want to say, for $179 USD. Take that for what you will. It is, at least in the community, one of the pinnacles of designer fragrances. Probably the pinnacle for a lot of people of designer fragrances. Dior Intense is like that. Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum is like that. To an extent, Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Things like that, Sauvage Elixir, that are like pinnacle designer fragrances. This is up there with them for sure. I understand now, but this is very, very situational or mood boosted. This is effective when you want to command a certain presence or when the situation is right. So that's why I would say this is probably not the safest blind buy, but if you are a big collector, you've been looking for it for years, there's no really real way to sample it anymore. Maybe there is, but I haven't been able to find it personally. If you have the money to do it, I would just go out and buy it because it's very hard to come across. It's Europe exclusive now. Starry Nights. Getting more watery, more fresh. It's airy, but it's strong. It's kind of reminding me of like Said type of airiness, but it has body and strength. Like Aqua Atlantique from Bulgari. This is really, really nice. I like this a lot more than I expected because I looked at the notes a long time ago. I was like, okay, whatever, but it actually smells really good. Oh shit, that does smell really good. Like really good, actually. Like I actually might get a bottle of it now. I'll run through the sample. If I like it, at the end of the sample, I will cop a bottle. And Montale is fairly affordable on online discounters, so win-win. Man, that is actually really good though. Fuck. I haven't really been buying a lot of fragrances lately, and if I buy them, I buy quality at the moment. But quality, quality, different occasions. I think Starry Nights is more so spring, fall, summer. The Homme Parfum is fall, winter for sure. I enjoyed smelling those two fragrances. Pleasantly surprised by both. Comment down below if you've tried any of these two fragrances. Subscribe to my channel for future content. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.